Hello, fighter survivors and thrivers. Welcome to the Cancer Show. It is Thankful Thursday, and I am thankful for friendship. When I was going through my treatment, my best friend in Canada, who I grew up with in North Vancouver, British Columbia, visited me 3 times. I live in Los Angeles, and she lives in Maple Ridge. So she also had children, teens, younger children, and she worked as well. So it was not easy for her to get away, to organize her work schedule, her children's schedule, and come see me, help me, support me and the family, 100%. So I'm very, very grateful for her family, and her support system to help make that happen. I'm grateful to all of them. And you know who you are. But not everybody has that option to, make the time or take time off of work, or, have somebody care for their children, or it may be finances, or maybe they're having their own issues. So I feel so, so blessed that Teresa and her support system made sure that she had time to spend with my family and me during my treatment. And we had a lot of fun when she came. I mean, I was really sick, but we laughed a lot. She'd get me my Sobe, my orange Sobe. Oh, every time I think about that Sobe, I cringe. And then I'm thankful that I had something that I like to drink. But I don't know if I'll ever drink it again. It's been almost 8 years, and I just look at it and keep on walking by. Sobe, yeah, it was like orange pineapple or something. I don't know how I could forget. But anyways, I found this little book called Friendship is Forever. I love these kind of tiny mini books. I love sayings and lessons and just these tiny little treasures. And I stopped and I looked at it, and on the inside it says that it's made by the Clever Factory Inc. There's no author, because everybody that I quote in here is an author. And the back says, a perfect way to express your love to the friend who has stood by you in all circumstances. These stories, quotes, and scriptures will lift the heart of the reader and show how much you honor the gift of friendship. So I'm dedicating this to my best friend, Teresa. Woo! Yay! There's an audience out there. You can even... That was the round of applause, Connor. You can do better. It was a golf clap. It was so sad. Golf clap. A little bit more, Connor. A little bit more enthusiasm. So this tiny little book, they even have a section where you can put to, from, and the date. So I'm gonna have to fill that out and send it to her. Okay. Friendship is forever. Friendship makes prosperity more shining and lessens adversity by dividing and sharing it. Friendship makes prosperity more shining and lessens adversity by dividing and sharing it. Cicero. That's true. Yeah. Lessens adversity by dividing and sharing. Definitely. America, we need to do that. Lessen adversity by dividing and sharing. And we are going to do that. There is nothing on this earth more to be prized than true friendship. St. Thomas Aquinas. True happiness arises in the first place from the enjoyment of oneself, and in the next from the friendship and conversation of a few select companions. Joseph Addison. True happiness arises in the first place from the enjoyment of oneself, and in the next from the friendship and conversation of a few select companions. Joseph Addison. Yes, that's so true. I mean, especially when you mature, your group isn't as big. I mean, there's different levels, okay? There's your super, super close group, and then there's, friends that go beyond that, and then beyond that, and then there's, the acquaintances. But, it's very heartwarming to know that you've known somebody your whole life, almost your whole life, and they know so much about you and your family, and you're close to that person, and they know all your secrets. And you can confide in that person and know that they will be there for you. They will keep your secrets, and they'll stand by you no matter what. So as you do mature, your group does get older, and you really value that friendship and that time and that effort and those experiences that you spent together. And to look back and laugh and, do one of these. Oh, wow. We did what? I did what? Or you did what? It's nice to be able to relive those memories, recap those moments, and laugh. And definitely laugh. It is one of the blessings of old friends that you can afford to be stupid with them. Oh, that's funny. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Ralph Waldo Emerson. What did Ralph Waldo Emerson do? Comment below, please. Share it with our readers, or our listeners. I'm the reader. Flowers are lovely. Love is flower-like. Friendship is a sheltering tree. Oh, the joys that came down shower-like of friendship, love, and liberty. Well, that's written like in Old English, so we better do that again. And Connor is laughing at me.
The way you were talking, you were like a third grader, like reading a story to the class.
He said it was like a third grader. Yeah, well, it's because of let me do it very English-like, okay? Flowers are lovely, love is flower-like, friendship is a sheltering tree. Oh, the joys that came down shower-like of friendship, love, and liberty. Okay, that sounded better. Did that sound like a third grader, Connor? No? No, he's not even listening to me anymore. Samuel Taylor Coleridge. Awesome. Okay, grief can take care of itself, but to get the full value of a joy, you must have somebody to divide it with. Grief can take care of itself, but to get the full value of a joy, you must have somebody to divide it with. Mark Twain. So these quotes that I'm saying, I'm reading to you, this is why they sound a little bit different. It's because all verses adapted from the King James Version of the Holy Bible. So I'm reading the Bible here, people. Have any of you read the Bible, the whole Bible? I've definitely read chapters, but not the whole Bible. Okay. Friendship is precious not only in the shade, but in the sunshine of life. Thomas Jefferson. Friendship is precious not only in the shade, but in the sunshine of life. Thomas Jefferson. I love that. The holy passion of friendship is of so sweet and steady and loyal and enduring a nature that it will last through a whole lifetime, if not asked to lend money. Mark Twain. Mark Twain's bringing it. He's basically saying, don't ask your friends for money. It's unfortunately, it's true. People, so many relationships are ruined over money. I mean, marriages and friendships, and it's really, really sad. But, you know, I guess people are just strange when it comes to money, or just funny, just odd. But think about it. If you have a ton of money and people are always coming to you and asking for money and asking for help and asking for support, it must be, taxing on the friendship. And it never feels good to owe somebody money. It never feels good to actually borrow money. So I think in the instance of borrowing money, if you're going to borrow money, make sure that there's like a plan to pay them back, and then follow through. Keep your word and follow through. Definitely. I don't like owing money, so I don't borrow money unless, it's somewhere like when Connor this summer, he signed up for this football team. It was a tryout. Okay. It was a tryout. So we just showed up and they were charging $25 for the tryout. Oh my God, I've never heard of that. $25. So my friend didn't have any money, and I oddly had cash because I rarely have cash. And, she needed me to help her, and we were like putting all our dollars together, and we had to give them $50. But, she paid me back. It was all good. It's all good. Not a big deal. But there are just some times where you just don't have money. You just don't think that you need money at that time, or whatever. You go somewhere and you end up spending more money. But anyways, it's always good to pay back the people that you borrow from. And Mark Twain says so. A principal fruit of friendship is the ease and discharge of the fullness and swelling of the heart, which passions of all kinds do cause. Francis Bacon. I have to read that one again. Okay. A principal fruit of friendship is the ease and discharge of the fullness and swellings of the heart, which passions of all kinds do course. So all passions take course. I think that's what Francis Bacon is trying to say. Yeah, that's beautiful. Fruit of friendship, ease, fullness, swelling of the heart, passions of all kinds do cause. Nice. This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. Greater love has no one than to lay down one's life for one's friends. John 15:12-13. This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. Greater love has no one than to lay down one's life for one's friends. True. That's saying, I'll take a bullet for you. You better be ready to take one when necessary. Nothing but heaven itself is better than a friend who is really a friend. Nothing but heaven itself is better than a friend who is really a friend. A friend in need is a friend indeed. I can't even read this because it's so light, because they put it green on green, so I can hardly see what it's saying. Let me see in the light. I don't know. Connor will have to come over and help me with that one. Rejoice with them that do rejoice, and weep with them that weep. Romans 12:15. Laugh with your friends, cry with your friends. That's true. Connor, what does this say? What does this name say right here? Read it, that name.
Titus Maxius Platus.
Platus? Titus Maximus? What does it say, Connor?
Maximus.
No. Maximus?
Yeah.
Oh, Titus Maximus Platus. That's a very fancy name. Very fancy name. Okay. The language of friendship is not words, but meanings. Henry David Thoreau. Thoreau. The language of friendship is not words, but meanings. Henry David Thoreau. Wishing to be friends is quick work, but friendship is a slow ripening fruit. Aristotle. I love that. Wishing to be friends is quick work, but friendship is a slow ripening fruit. Aristotle. Great, great. Fate chooses your relationships. You choose your friends. Jacques, again, I cannot read it. Delisle. It looks like Delisle. Jacques Delisle. It's French. Fate chooses your relationships. You choose your friends. That's a big topic right there. Fate and relationships. It's true though, right? 100%. True friendship is seen through the heart, not through the eyes. Unknown. True friendship is seen through the heart, not through the eyes. It's a pretty one. Last one for today. Friendship improves happiness and relieves misery by the doubling of our joy and the dividing of our grief. Cicero. Friendship improves happiness and relieves misery by the doubling of our joy and the dividing of our grief. Beautiful. Well, there's 40 pages in this book. I'm going to do the next 20 next Thursday for Thankful Thursday. But today,
Gate ring.
I would love for you to take a minute and text or call your best friend or somebody who has been a wonderful friend to you and just thank them and show your gratitude and your thanks and share a memory with them. A memory that will make you laugh, okay? A memory that will make you smile and make you feel good. So I'd just like to thank my backup audience, Connor Elvis Egan, for his enthusiastic applause and for helping me read the names that I can't see. But I mean, look, seriously. You can't, how can you read that? We're going to have to send them a note. But it's a fabulous book. I love the book. Friendship is forever. Okay, Farters, Survivors, and Thrivers, I am healthy, I am happy, I am whole. I am healthy, I am happy, I am whole. I will see you tomorrow for Super Fun Friday. Thanks so much for joining me.